I have been going down crazy rabbit holes lately, which I feel like a lot of people do, but it's actually really started to expand the way that I think. I'll start with like one quote or article that I have saved in Sublime, and suddenly I'm like connecting dots to a creator I admire, a movie I watched, or like a random tweet that I saw forever ago. And it's really taught me that originality doesn't come from like trying to be original. It just comes from, sitting in your boredom, paying attention to things. And obviously, like, I've really noticed that a lot of my inspiration comes at the most random times that aren't always the best, like walking, driving, cleaning, listening to a podcast. And I'll hear something that like completely changes the way that I think about a topic. And normally I would tell myself like, oh, I'm going to refer to it later. I'll come back to it. You never do. So something that I've started doing is I actually just screenshot it and I send it to this email. And basically what it does is within a minute, it's going to send you a transcript of that exact moment so that you can save it in your notes or wherever you want to be able to revisit it when you're creating or when you're lacking inspiration. And it's truly changed how I go about collecting ideas, because for the longest time, I would just leave those ideas and I would never come back to them. And something that I really realized is that the people who I admire most, they're not just good at like creating, they're really good at developing a point of view, collecting ideas, following curiosity, trusting their instincts. So now I don't really see my rabbit holes as like these crazy waste of time or procrastination. They're truly how I've started to build creative intuition, because sometimes the most valuable thing that you're creating isn't actually the content, it's really just your personal taste.